Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio, your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Hello and a very warm welcome to USA Global TV and Radio for the show, the Film and Music Show. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I'm going to be with you along with our special guest, which I will reveal first. But first, I want to say a warm welcome to our USA Global TV and Radio viewers of YouTube, of LinkedIn, Facebook, and our Instagram as well as Twitter. So for this week, for the Film and Music Show, we have a very exciting guest. She's from the Ukraine. She is a makeup artist, hairstylist, into fashion, to music and film as well. She's incredibly beautiful, a beautiful lady, very into well-being. And I'm going to let her, her name is Eveline Varig, the beautiful Eveline Varig. I would like to explain to you her world of being a hairstylist and makeup artist in the film and music industry. Here she comes, the beautiful Eveline.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hi. A warm welcome to the Film and Music Show.
Madalene.
Hello. So, Eveline, can you let our viewers know? Oh, here we go. Our lovely producer, Dr. Jacalyn, for today is just brought up your Instagram. Can you explain to us with your role, with how you do your fashion? So, for example, nobody knows about you, our viewers, right? So can you explain to our viewers in a short few sentences who you are and what you do?
So my name is Eveline Varig, and I moved to London because I couldn't educate. I was owning my own salon as a hairdresser back home, and I couldn't educate anymore myself because I went for the same trainings 3-4 times and didn't have anything new coming up. So I moved here to the Tony and Guy Academy, and very soon as I finished the academy, I came to be a salon trainer, and then I started to get called in for photo shoots as a hairstylist, and I realized that it could be fun and good business if I take a little bit less hours working at the Tony and Guy and build something. So I did continue going to the photo shoots as a hairstylist, and
fantastic.
No, this week I ended up I'm going to do hair and makeup on a photo shoot, but at the same time I'm gonna modeling, and this is on Saturday in Leicester, and then on Sunday back in London, and I'm working on a music video as a hairstylist and makeup artist.
What an exciting world, what you've created. It's fantastic. Congratulations, Eveline. So now what we're going to do, as we do with all our guests, you're going to hop into a time machine, and we're going to go to the point of where at the point of your life did you feel connected to fashion and makeup? What age were you?
Since I was born, I think, because I always played with the Barbies, the dolls. I kept making dress for them, and I started to make makeup for them. Always was doing them hair, and I kept saying I'm going to be hairstylist. So yes, after the primary school, straight away I wanted to be a hairstylist or model, but my mom wanted me a higher education, so she sent me to a police school where after 4 years I graduated, and then finally I went to a private hairdressing school where I graduated as a barber as well, and also during the police school on the weekends I was graduated in a private modeling school.
Thank you for sharing that.
My mom's wish came to be true, also mine.
How wonderful is that? A mother and daughter wish combined. Lovely. So the fact that you went to police school, how fabulous is that? So there's no messing with Eveline, is there? Absolutely not. It's like fashion police. You are literally the fashion police in every way. So why did you want to go to the police school? Is it something that you wanted to do?
No, it's just I was going to first to a different class, but that was a little bit this one was stronger, so I went to a different class, and after 3 days the principal called me, and he said that I went with the best results there, and they made a mistake with the numbers of the class between two classes, so they offered me to go to the police school. So I went to that class after thinking on a weekend about it, and we did realize with my family, if you learn something more, that nobody takes it from you, so why not?
Wow.
And actually I did love it. I always was one of the best students of the police stuff. I did jujitsu for 4 years. I was studying law. I was doing practicing with them. It's interesting, but I have hard parts as well. No, it's not my passion, to be honest. So I went to study to the private hairdresser school.
That's what I'm going to go on to talk about now. So going to Toni and Guy, which is quite a prestigious, super high fashion hairstylist in every way. How did you go as how did you pick Toni and Guy? What made you pick Toni and Guy as a way of studying? The academy, Toni and Guy Academy.
So I could educate myself very well from coloring, so that didn't made me thinking how to choose. So what I could do, studying from the Sasson or Toni and Guy videos, the haircut, and going to the trainings. So for me, everybody can feel something closer to themselves, all the hairdressers, and somebody picked the Sasson, I did pick the Toni and Guy. When I watched that video, I always felt a really, really strong desire, and then I wanted that I want to be one of them. So I came to be one of them, and back home every time when somebody told me, some professional told me, is in 100 one hairdresser can be like you because you are that good. I didn't believe that, and literally I was the best when I was working with the Toni and Guy. So I can't wait. They are waiting me back, and I feel like I did build up my business. So it's time for me to go back. Of course, not for full time anymore, because I need time for myself. For me, the well-being is important. The time alone is very important. Exercise is important. So I need time for myself. So maximum 1-2 days in a week, I go back to the Tony and Guy, and it's going to be Canary Wharf Tony and Guy. That is my really favorite. It's really close to my heart.
Thank you for sharing. That's lovely. Tony and Guy is so, to me, it's just wonderful in the way that there's. Did Tony and Guy, do they give you enough freedom and space to be creative in your own way, or do you have to follow a certain formula in the way that they do their styling?
No, so there is for the clients, of course, there is help what we learned. You can mix up what you learned, you can create. They don't mind, because we are very much educated for that, to create our own haircut even. Also they giving us so much opportunity with hair shows. Every single Tuesday I was at them academy. They've been trained me to be international art director, and I had to represent on the stage, cutting on the stage. We do the hair shows, we create the hair shows. When I'm gonna get there to be international art director, I'm gonna have to know about how to film as well, because they train us how to film as well, because that they make them own filming for example, for a haircut when they recording it. It's fantastic. The academy is huge, and it's really strict, very strict. So whoever is with the Tony and Guy, they really must to know what they went through, and know everybody in the academy. And this is fantastic, because there is have almost 500 over the world from the Tony and Guy, and whenever we meet, we don't have to know each other, but if it's Tony and Guy, we are a family, because this is how the management been made.
And that's beautiful. It's lovely to know that there's a community and a family within a successful organization such as Tony and Guy. So I remember when I was younger, they were called student days from the for example, there was a City and Guilds for which is the certificate for hairdressing, and they invited people to go in to become, so they could experiment.
As the model.
As a model, yes. So
Yes.
What's your experience with experimenting on people that come in as, they're not actually models, but they're actually having their hair done at a cheaper price?
Called hair model. That's called
hair model.
Yeah.
Hair model.
So when I was a student, also as an assistant at the academy, it was very difficult, because every week we had to go out in the shop center and street and wherever, coffee shop, or stopping the stranger people and explaining that we need them right now for a haircut, and actually the haircut, not they gonna pick up which haircut is gonna be. So they just looking at us like, I'm not gonna let the student to do it. But I never was a student, because I was owning my salon. I went through lots of training. I had huge clients, regular clients. So it was very, very difficult, and I had to come. I really had to change, come to be humble, and this does hurt me, because I always was pride back home. I always had everything much easier. So it was difficult, but I made it. So many people can't make it, so they can't still leave Tony and Guy, so they end up working on the reception.
Well, congratulations, you got through, you did amazing. So going back to, was it in Ukraine that you had your hairstyle, your shop?
No, it was in Hungary.
In Hungary, wow. Can you explain to our viewers what it's like when you're when you own your own shop, your own hairstyling shop?
Okay, so that is can be have good part, because I chose on my time what I do, and when I go to gym, or when I take a meeting, or when I just whatever I do, when I open, when I close. when I'm going for holiday, that's great. But I did very well actually, because I was a L'Oreal salon expert, which is mean I was one of the that who ordered the most from the L'Oreal professional product, which because that's what I used with on my clients. And I over the time I was all the trainings that I was there on. The thing is, the bad side is I had sometimes when I started working at 5 a.m. and I finished working at the midnight, and still is one client told me that she doesn't mind to come at the midnight, so just the last one. So I felt tired, and I just wanted to be somewhere where I can explore, where somebody pushing out the creativity and the passion and making me work hard. So that's why I felt to that, and the desire for Tony and Guy, the I want to learn more, improve myself. So it's made me to step and close my salon, but it wasn't easy. I missed it, and my clients, they are still missing me. They still texting me that how much they miss me. Some of them, they from blonde went to brown because they said nobody cannot do that blonde for them.
And that's wonderful, the fact that you have trust. Your clients have trust. So, for example, going from a very long tresses to a short bob, that's a big stage, isn't it, for someone's psychologic in their mind? That's quite a big.
It's many things when you have your clients, even in the Tony and Guy or out of the Tony and Guy. When you have clients, it's everything about psychology, because when somebody want to change, when somebody want a drastic color change or a hair length change, there must to have something made that person making a big decision, a big step. And I always need to go into it, but at the same time be very polite, so not to say, oh, what's something wrong, or you cannot just go and ask into their personal life, isn't it? So I never had problem with it, and I think this is a very good thing, because I can do it, and they are very, very thankful for that.
In fact, that's a really good point you bring up, the way that communication is so important with your client, because they, as you said, I guess you'd have to be a very good listener.
I am, but to be honest, more I care about people's feelings very much. This is my first thing, my priority, how others people feeling, how they are, what can I do for them.
Yes, it's hairdressing. What would you say for any viewers out there that would like to start hairdressing or start a journey of learning to work with hair? What advice would you give them?
Oh, just what I did before, because the salon trainer is a teacher. Yes. So that's what I used to do, training the people, and I've been motivating them in anyhow. I didn't need it, just the training time. I always was there for them, and if they didn't understood, then I touched them elbow for the right body position. I touched them hand to show the right distribution or elevation with the comb. So
fantastic. Thank you for sharing with that, Eveline. So we're going to come up to a break, and then after the break, we're going to be talking about your work, your styling, your on your makeup with the models and photography and film and music videos. So we're just going to cut to a break right now. Okay.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents Steve Klein Art at steveklein.art.
My name is Steve Klein, born Manchester, England, 1953. My quest in my lifetime is to create artwork from my soul and the deepness within my wildest dreams and fantasies. In 2012, my heart stopped when I was given too much anesthetic for a minor knee operation, and this near-death experience took me to another multidimensional world, an out-of-body experience, and I was given the gift of being blessed by an overwhelming, burning passion to become, for the very first time in my life, an artist with an eternal, passionate desire to bring my art, which I've named multidimensional, subliminal, freeform art, to the world, as only 3% recover from what I experienced, and now in my golden years want to release my cosmic, vital energy through my art to allow people to be a part of my cosmic dance.
To learn more, email roccogoodwine@gmail.com. For VIP pricing, mention USA Global TV and Radio.
Hello and welcome back to the Film and Music Show. My name's Dr. Madalene Chan, and for today's guest we have the lovely Eveline Varig, who's a makeup artist and hairstylist for celebrity and models in the film and music industry. So here we go. We welcome back the lovely Eveline. Hi, Eveline.
Hi.
So on the break, it was shown about Steve Art with his art. So I want to talk about, could you share with our viewers, for makeup, does art come in? How does art come into makeup?
Everything is what is about beauty is art, not just the makeup. But with the makeup, you're painting, and you can use really colorful products. Also, you can make the skin glowy, shiny, look natural, like you don't have any makeup on. You can make so many different type of the face and shape, and corrugate anything if is something wrong with the shape, corrugate with contours. So I think definitely the makeup is an art, because you're painting actually.
And also, Eveline, with the fashion shows and the fashion models you're working with, how is that? I mean, the fact that there's so many models, is it makeup that's already been instructed by the designer, or is it something that you bring through when you see them dressed in their fashion design?
Sometimes I don't have much time, so I just watch it back on the pictures and the stories and the videos. But when I actually can go out on the front of the stage and watch the runway, I really enjoy all the time, all the designers. Some designers are really good friend of mine. So I've been a manager for the London Fashion Day for 2-3 seasons. And I really enjoy all these events, because the networking also really good. So yeah.
And how would you describe the ambience, the atmosphere of the London Fashion
glamorous.
Week?
It's glamorous. It's definitely glamorous. The London Fashion Week was very busy, and they everywhere it's incredible. Everywhere is London Fashion Week on that week. so many locations, and you can choose where you want to go. Because people knows me, this is how they contact me. So that's why I do hair and makeup on London Fashion Week. And was very busy, very busy. The guests are wearing as well always really fashionist outfit, but the models are having incredible showcase and collection to show to everyone.
And with your impeccable knowledge and creative flair with hair and makeup, is that combined? Do you do their hair and makeup, or just their makeup?
I do both. So on the London Fashion Week, I did all literally alone, both.
And what is the time for when you do the hair and the makeup for each model? How long do you have approximately?
A few minutes. Really
a few minutes.
Because for example, now when I was alone, I didn't have much time, so I had to be extremely quick with both hair and makeup, because I had like 30 models in few hours to get ready both of it. So I think there was even more than 30. So it was. I did it very well, actually. I handled it very well. It wasn't chaos at all.
And do you sometimes have egos that might get in the way with models, or do they have? Have you had any experience of maybe some models that have picture how they want their makeup and hair?
Unfortunately, not always. Unfortunately, yes, but I think the two should come together if that match the model like that. A real model should understand that that's why they are model, because they represent the mood board. We every single event get a mood board for the preparation. So I'm not picking which makeup I'm gonna put on the model. I get the order. So when I see them after changing it, I don't say anything, and I just say for the organizer, sorry, but some of them changed it. Organizer always understands. Sometimes you cannot coordinate everything and handle everything.
That's a good answer. And may I congratulate you? 30 models, that's incredible. And how did you keep your cool? How did you relax? How did you feel?
I had a really good sleep before. But I went to bed very, very early, and I knew exactly what I'm gonna wear, what I'm gonna pack in the suitcase. Everything literally was ready. I woke up at 5 a.m., so I had time for myself. And I think I did meditate or prayed, and I made my way. So I was thinking I'm gonna have some help, because this is how it's been planned, but I didn't really had. I did get some people who understood hair and makeup there quickly, and they helped me as an assistant, but not all the time, just sometime and part of it.
And with regards to being the well-beingness, how do you keep your nutrition going whilst you're working these long hours and working on so many models? How do you have time to eat or drink?
Okay, so these events normally they order sandwiches, which you can quickly pick, but I not really do that. So that's why I wake up early, because I have time for myself, and I make breakfast. I prepare some easy food what quickly I just can bite in, and I get my water bottle, so I don't have to go find a shop to get anything or wait for the bar to open, because we get normally earlier there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of prep to do with your line of work, especially if you're on a fashion shoot or a fashion show. So I would like to go on to, Eveline, an experience of preparing for a music video for hair and makeup.
So this is not my first music video, but now we are preparing for on Sunday. So the singer is Bel Savi. She is a Brazilian singer, and I think she's really energetic, very powerful girl. So I'm looking forward when we prepare also with mood board, where it is explained how many look is gonna be on that day, when which model, which look gonna, excuse me, not model, which dancer, which look gonna be on what time, or which shoot for, and also for her, for the singers, look also, hair and makeup, both I'm doing on this music video for everyone.
So would you say, Eveline, are you part of the storyboard process before they go, before
yes,
they
exactly. A week ago I went to do her hair and makeup for a concert, and literally I did dress her up, so it was, I made the proper outlook, the full outlook.
And that's wonderful, because at least the singer, she felt comfortable with you, knowing that she's met you before going into the music shoot, music video.
We normally we start to have and feel a type of friendship and or connection between the clients. This is how the hairdressers are always close to them clients.
It's a close community, a family. How wonderful.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, Eveline, let's go into a little bit of the future now. What do you see? What would you like to happen for 2025 for your wish list? For you, as in your creativity.
So continue run my business and get back to working at the Tony and Guy Canary Wharf. Be again part of that family, and get back on the training for being one day international art director for the Tony and Guy. Continue them trainings, explore on hair shows, attend showcase on hair shows, go for competitions, trainings, and enjoy the company with my colleagues.
Thank you for answering. That was superb. That's a lot to do, but I'm sure with your passion and with your enthusiasm and your heart and your genius in hairstyling and color and art in makeup, we're sure we're going to be hearing more about you, Eveline. So before you go, can you tell our viewers how they can contact you, and why would you want them to contact you?
If anybody think they can collaborate with me for anything, then or they would like my check out what I'm doing actually, then I would say to do find me on Instagram, which is on the screen now, and have a look between the pictures, so what I'm doing for a photo shoot, a music video, or a concert. I'm going to now upload much more pictures from the London Fashion Week. Just at this very moment, I'm waiting for the link from the photographers, because they needed to edit them. So they are getting slowly ready, and I'm going to upload much more pictures from the London Fashion Week.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Eveline. And please do. In fact, you're actually scheduled for April the 10th to come onto the Film and Music Show. So it'd be wonderful for us to show your creations of your makeup and your hair styling. So that will be wonderful. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. But thank you so much for being a really super, super guest on the Film and Music Show. And we'll see you on the April the 10th.
Thank you, Madalene. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eveline. Bye-bye. And there you go, everyone. That's a lovely Eveline. And a big shout out to DJ Gavin Black, because DJ Gavin Black introduced the lovely Eveline to myself to be a guest on the Film and Music Show. And with that, I'm just going to say, before we close out, anyone else who would love to come onto the Film and Music Show, who has a brand, has a song, part of the film and music industry, in the way that you could be actor, actress, a singer, a musician, a director, makeup artist, fashion designer, model. All of it is so relevant in every way. Even we're interested in anyone that wants to dream about becoming this and wants to talk on our show about what they want to fulfill in their life, because it's all about creating and manifesting. And when you speak out things, you speak out and you get a lot of feedback from a lot of our viewers to help you, because we are a channel, USA Global TV and Radio, for hope, education, brand awareness, and sharing your story. And we are a family on the mothership of USA Global TV and Radio. So before we close out, I just want to say thank you so much. So much. Thank you for all your support. We are nearly going into 100K subscribers. In fact, I think we've actually reached it so very soon. Very much so. So thank you for all your support. Please do keep continuing supporting us all on USA Global TV and Radio YouTube, and subscribe, please. Thank you to Audi K Barrier, who is our sponsor for the Film and Music Show, international songwriter, debut actor, and a phenomenal entrepreneur as well. He's an artist as well. So we're looking forward to one day actually having Audi K Barrier here on the show. But until then, I just want to say have a lovely weekend, as the weekend's coming up. And please do give a shout out to anyone you know who you feel would be wonderful to have an interview as a guest on the Film and Music Show. Until next week, next Thursday, I'll see you. Have a great week. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Ever dreamed of hosting your own TV show, sharing your story with a global audience? Now's your chance to shine. At USA Global TV and Radio, we make it easy for you to create, host and broadcast your very own TV show. Whether you're a storyteller, entrepreneur or industry expert, we help you bring your vision to life. With our exclusive interview, live streaming and podcasting training, you'll gain the skills and confidence to captivate your audience. Our global platform ensures your voice is heard worldwide. Join our community of creators who are already making an impact, one show at a time. Step into the spotlight. Host your own TV show on USA Global TV and Radio. Book your discovery call today at usaglobaltv.com. Copyright 2025 USA Global TV and Radio. All rights reserved. Terms and conditions apply. To learn more, visit usaglobaltv.com. Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/USA Global TV. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dyes. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.